Alright, man, here's everything you need to do before tryouts if you want to make the varsity basketball team this season. Let's dive in. Alright, first things first, you need to discover who is the varsity head coach. If you don't know that right now, that's a problem. You're an incoming freshman, you never met him. Get on that. So what you need to do is simple. Ask the teachers, hey, just a question, who's the varsity head coach at our school? Or you can go on the school's website and you can scroll to athletics, click basketball, and then find who the head coach is. Now, let's say you already met the head coach. What's next? Well, you need to formally introduce yourself if you haven't already. Shake his hand. Say hello. Introduce who you are. Show that you're serious, you're committed, you want to make the varsity team. So, if you don't have direct access to him since it's the off season, maybe the coach isn't in an office at the school, I would suggest emailing him. Now, I can give you a quick email template directly from the Varsity Basketball Blueprint. Top link in the description if you want a full guide to making the varsity basketball team. That's there for you. But let me pull this up. So, an email template you could use is this. Hey, coach, name. My name is insert name. And I'm looking to play basketball this upcoming season. I would love to introduce myself in person and attach a name to the face before everything gets started. Also, are there any off-season workouts or leagues I could join? Thank you for your time. I'm excited to get to work. And then your name at the bottom. So, what that will do for you is two things. First of all, it will give you a chance to meet the coach and, like I said, attach a name to the face. But also, it could possibly get you involved in the off-season leagues, like if they have a fall league or a summer league or any kind of off-season workouts, you can get in front of the basketball coach early. And that gives you such a big advantage over the other guys that show up to tryouts and have 3 days to prove their skills. There's a lot less pressure on you by that point because the coach can see how hard you work, how much time you put in the gym, how committed you are. That speaks values. That speaks volumes to the coach. Now, if you want to get an edge on the other players that are going to these tryouts, you need to show maturity from day one. When you're in high school, a lot of players don't have a high maturity level because they're young, they're kids. But when you're at tryouts, don't goof off. Don't do anything stupid. All right? Don't try to show off your 10-move dribble combos. There's no need for that. What you need to focus on is getting to the basket, scoring points, or shooting the open shot when you have it. That's really it. Simplify the game of basketball to the easiest level to understand. Score the basketball, and don't overcomplicate it. All right? Make the right passes. That's it. You don't need to have the deepest bag in the world or do jelly layups. Like, stop. Just show that you can help the team win. All right? Last thing I want to mention. This is going to be a bit of a rant. You need to understand that the tryouts are a competition. You're heading to the tryouts. You know a lot of the other guys there. A lot of them are your friends. Some of them, you have the same science class as them. And you're cool. But man, on that tryout day, bro, y'all are not buddy-buddy right now. You're competing for a spot. And this spot will dictate your high school experience for the next 3 or 4 years. That's a lot. Whether you make the varsity team or you don't, you have a completely different high school basketball experience. So if you really want to make the varsity team, you can't just take it easy or not dive for a loose ball, not plow through the teammates that's standing in front of you in between you and the basket. Right? Don't get a charge if they're already set, but you know what I mean. Be physical. Put a shoulder into their chest. Stop trying to be nice and all buddy-buddy. This is real. This is competitive. Honestly, it might be even more competitive than the games. Because if you don't show what you can do in those 3 days, you won't get picked up on the team. Back in high school, I knew this kid who was about 6'2", 6'3", and he had some talent. He was a very raw talent. It wasn't anything developed yet, but I think he would have done really well in high school basketball if he stayed with it, but he got cut at tryouts. he got cut. And I think one of the reasons why was because he wasn't aggressive enough. In pickup, he did really well. In the tryouts, not so much because he passed a lot. And if he could go back in time and change a few things, if he was more aggressive, I think he would have made the team from his freshman year, and he would start on maybe JV or freshman, and then he would work his way up to varsity over the course of the 4 years. But since he got cut, he didn't try out again. And it's a shame. But that's how it happens sometimes, man. So if you don't want that to be you, make sure to go into that tryout with the understanding that this is a competition and nothing is going to be handed to you. You have to earn everything. You have to prove to the coach that, hey, I want to win. I will help this team win. And there's nobody on this court that will help the team more than me. That's what you need to communicate through your actions. Alright, man. I hope this video helped you. And once again, Varsity Basketball Blueprint, top link in the description. If you want to make the varsity basketball team this season, that's just for you. Now, if you would like to learn the fastest way to earn your varsity basketball coach's trust, click this video. But as always, keep God first. Stay blessed, bro. Love you, man.